Howdy everybody, welcome to video number 10 of our Fuselage section 26 section. Okay, so you will see the following bits in this video. We work on the step attach weldments. They're powder coated pieces. They're pretty strong. It holds the step to get up on the wing. We're working on those in this video. Then we do the um, the extra piece, kind of it's where it kind of fits in between, and then we end up with the baggage rib and the side frame that your side skin will actually attach to. Those little notched out areas, that's where the longeron fits, just FYI. And then we attach some more ribs in the baggage area to those, the posts that attach the side skin to them. So there you go. That is what we're working on in this video. So have fun. So that is what we are doing in this video. So you'll see me work on the powder coated steel pieces that attach in between a couple of ribs, and it's where you will attach the step that helps you get up onto the wing. You can do the rivets with your squeezer, but you're only going to be able to get, I think, 2 on each of them. You're gonna have to break out your rivet gun because the space that's in between the extra metal pieces that make it really strong, the things that form T's, it forms the angle, so it makes it strong. You will have to use a small bucking bar. I have that BB12. It's fantastic. It fits perfectly in there, and the angle is the same angle that the powder coated piece is from the rib itself, so it works out really nice. I think maybe they designed it that way so it was at that angle. I'm not sure, but it was really nice. It fit in there nice and solid, but you do have to use your rivet gun to get the outside rivets in that particular powder coated piece. So that's not difficult, but it is, you think, oh, using the squeezer, it's pretty easy. And you can get the middle ones with the squeezer. But as you can see here, I just kept the rivet gun and the bucking bar, and there you see me trying with the squeezer again, and you'll see me go back to the rivet gun and the bucking bar because that seems to work easier and better. See, there I go with the rivet gun and whatnot.
So what I'm doing is the angle on this guy is just slightly off, and so I'm using my little wedge piece that I've used a few times before, just to pick that bottom up enough so instead of being like that, it's like that, and that's the perfect angle for these guys. So just FYI.
So I do have that little wedge piece, and it worked perfect. I mean, it was the right angle and everything, so I think I tape it. Yeah, I taped the little wedge piece onto my bucking bar so it would hold it at the right angle, and I didn't have to mess with it. But you find little tips, like tricks, kinds of things like that. It's like, oh, what will work in there? And just do what works. And then these are the other pieces that the foot thing will attach to. It's like the other side. You just saw my wife there, and she was talking to me in the video. I cut most of that out because she doesn't like to be in videos, but you got to see her a little bit. Okay, while I have you, I have a couple of jokes, and I hope these are better than the last ones you got. So we'll see. Yes, I think they're hilarious. We'll see. My wife's right here. We'll see if she rolls her eyes at them. Okay. So you know what they say about spies from Antarctica? Yeah, they have a license to chill. My wife is shaking her head. A license to chill. Oh my goodness. So I had somebody ask me this question, and I don't know if this is the right response or not. But do you guys know what genre national anthems are? So let me ask my wife. Do you know what genre national anthems are? Country. Country. National anthems are country. That's perfect. Oh, I love that joke. That is a great joke, just so you know. Okay, there's your jokes for the day. Here we go. So back to the video here. Um, Basically, you attach the step parts to the rib. The rib will eventually have the little post, and step forward like 2 or 3 sections. That post is actually what the side skin gets attached to. Um, it's also where the longeron gets attached. It gets attached in those little notches there. So it's like the back part where the longeron gets attached. So the longeron goes from the firewall all the way through the side, all the way to the back of the fuselage skin. And the back piece that it fits in is that post that's standing up right there. Skip forward a little bit, not too much though, and you can see me attaching it to the side rib. That is the side rib that is actually on so the skin. It's kind of weird. That one particular piece, the skin doesn't get attached to. It kind of floats back there. I think it holds up maybe one of the floor piece, but the side skin doesn't get attached to it. It gets attached to the posts and the other pieces that when you're working on that side skin get attached in there. So, and there, I slowed the video down just so you could see. It has some pretty big rivets in there. Those are the number 4 rivets. And there's an extra little piece that is added to the bottom there that fits on your bottom skin. So just be aware of that. And you see the angle it makes. So you attach that piece to the rib, and the other thing, it makes that little angle.
Again, I'm just pretending to be an airplane builder, but this just looks weird to me. See how it's underneath there and kinda underneath there, and the bottom does the same thing. It's just kinda odd. So we'll see how it does.
So yeah, like I was saying, it forms that little angle, and the pieces kind of overlap a little bit, and I am not sure why. I'm not sure if that's the correct way to have it, but it seemed to fit. Nothing really was rubbing, and so I'm like, okay. And then the instructions said to do it like that, so that's what I did. But if anybody does have knowledge on whether or not that piece is supposed to be on top of that other piece, it just seems weird. And I know that the powder coated piece has the nut plates on it, so you can actually screw um, the baggage area part down on it. It just seemed really weird to me. So if anybody has further um, information or knowledge on that, I would appreciate it if you shared it with me. And that is, we're getting really close to the end. I think I add the last rib onto the other side of those pieces here towards the end of this video. And those go on pretty easy. It's the same deal. Um, you'll use your rivet gun. You see me with my long attachment. You will need those, so go buy them. They come in really handy, especially when you have to get around big pieces, so they're kind of nice to have. And as always, thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Make sure you tell your friends about it. And if there's anything you want me to change or do differently, let me know in the comments, and I'll. I mean, if you want me to get better jokes, I can't do that. But hey, there you go. See ya.